few moments and talk about Downriver, Michigan. What is it really? Now, if you're from the area, tell me what cities come to mind when I say downriver. Did you know that there are 18 cities? That's right, Downriver has 18 cities. So it starts as far north as River Rouge and Melvindale, and it goes as far south past Gibraltar, and it goes into Rockwood and Brownstown. And I'm talking about the southern part of Brownstown because apparently there are two completely separate parts of Brownstown, and they're not even close to touching. And then it goes as far west as Romulus and Huron Township. And yes, Grosse Ile is also included, as much as they may not want to admit it. So I think it's a lot larger than most of us realize, and sometimes we tend to argue what cities are actually included. So Downriver is known to be of the working class people, and we are considered the lifeblood of Detroit, and some may even say the lifeblood of America. Now, I don't know who says that, but I saw it in an article once. Now, if you are not from the area, downriver is because we are literally down the Detroit River from Detroit. Now, we are also in the same county, Wayne County, as Detroit, but in downriver, the average home value is $150,000, and it's really hard to compare that to the homes in Detroit because Detroit has such a drastic range of home prices. I mean, you can find homes as cheap as, well, I shouldn't say homes, houses or properties, lots, whatever you want to call them, for as cheap as like $2,000–$3,000. Now, most of these are just going to have to be demolished, so you're more just buying the lot, or if the structure is good, then you're buying a good foundation, but you're going to have to just start over with something in those price ranges. But in the exact same neighborhood, right next door, you'll find a house that's hundreds of thousands of dollars in Detroit. So, I mean, they're right next door, they're the same size, the only difference is the finish. I mean, people are willing to pay 10 times more for something that's move-in ready. With Detroit being a big city, houses are priced higher. Just like, I mean, LA, New York, Chicago, those markets are crazy expensive. Detroit doesn't even compare to those, but it's still a big city, so it's still a little bit more expensive. So if you're looking for more house for your money, you're going to want to come here a little bit more downriver, especially if you want more than 1/10 of an acre, and you'll be able to get that kind of like country living feel, but with the convenience of a suburb, because we are right there off I-75. So it's a quick trip to Detroit or even Canada, and it's also very convenient. It's I-75 is what you take south to Tennessee or Florida, and it's also what you're going to take north to all those famous vacation spots like Frankenmuth, maybe Saginaw, Houghton Lake, and even up to Mackinac and the UP. And for all you non-Michiganders, the UP just stands for Upper Peninsula. That's right, we have two peninsulas here in Michigan. Downriver is also where you will find the Metro Detroit Airport, one of the largest airports in the country. And Romulus even calls itself the gateway to the world. Now, whether you agree with it or not, it apparently is their slogan. And look, I'm not hating on Romulus. I mean, that's my hometown. That's where I grew up and graduated from high school. But, I mean, it's not like there's a ton of successful people that came out of Romulus. So to call themselves the gateway of the world, I mean, who voted on this? It's probably not what I would choose as the city slogan. Now, Detroit is becoming a lot more green, again, especially compared to places like New York or Chicago. When you look out on the skyscrapers, you have, you know, your downtown, which is most likely south because it's on the southern part of the city, but if you look to the west or the north, you're going to see a lot of greenery actually. But here in Downriver, we have at least 11 metro parks and preserves, and with it being so close to the water and right where the Detroit River empties into Lake Erie, and then we also have Belleville Lake, which is just right outside of the downriver area technically. Just have a lot of access to waterways where this is great for fishing, kayaking, or even if you just want to take a stroll with waterscape in the background. So there's a lot to do, a lot of convenience, a lot of fun things to do, especially outdoors. And even though we're here in Michigan, so I feel like outdoors you really only have like 3 months in the summertime and maybe like 1 month in the wintertime to actually enjoy the outdoors. Can't forget about fall, the gorgeous months with the leaves changing color and the brisk air and the bonfires. I mean, here in Michigan we're lucky that we do have all 4 seasons so that we do get to enjoy fall as well. But for those few months, Michigan is a beautiful state to be in, and Downriver is a great place if you are looking to find a home here in Michigan. Now we are going to go into further details about each individual of these 18 cities here in Michigan. Well, maybe not all 18 of them. We will talk about the average home prices, the popular restaurants, trends, things that are happening in those particular cities. And especially if you are moving, you can pick which one is best for you and your family. Now, if you are interested in one of these particular cities, let us know down in the comments below. And until next time, stay happy, stay healthy, and trust your realtor.